Well. Look who we have here. We've got a interesting motley crew tonight. Yeah, couple of OG. Well, the only other OG podcaster we have, and we have a new one in.
Returning favorite.
Returning favorite who is now joining the network, which is also a new network. So we have moved away from the Road Guide, and we have now become Trust Us.
We have. And I'd love to go into further detail about that, but I just want to call up Darcy being a returning favorite because, you know the show Friends?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you know the popular show sitcom Friends?
Yeah.
You know how there has like a spin-off of that called Joey? And it was just Joey? And everyone's like, oh, I love Joey. He's my favorite character. And it sucked. It's kind of like now that people are going to get more Darcy than they previously have, they're actually going to find out they're getting more than they actually want. And
so you're just Joey, and I'm in here
you're
with
the whole Friends with all your personalities.
Actually, yes. Yeah, fair cop. I'll pay that. But anyway, Dos is right. We're back, and we're back, and we say it every time, but this time, believe us, it's true. We're bigger
committed.
than ever.
Yeah,
we're a whole network now. We've got staff. One, Darcy. Darcy's our first employee.
Unpaid
intern. Sorry,
he's an intern, but yeah.
The Trust Us network. And there's going to be just countless amazing pods. Because I don't think the podcast, situation is saturated enough. I feel like there's more room that needs to be taken up by blokes just like us, talking about banter, sports, girls, all that kind of stuff.
Everybody wants to hear, what a white man's got to say. So now we've got three of them. We've got
three straight white males there. We've the most uncommon thing you'd find on this planet.
We've expanded our crew, and we've also expanded the amount of pods we're going to be throwing at you. Allegedly, I mean, hold us to that, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah,
we're going to have Trust Us Network, and we're going to have the Trust Us podcast, which will be the new Road Guide. The Road Guide is just going to be a segment. If you're tuning in for the first time, you're just like, I've got all these terms I've never heard of before. Stick with us. You'll understand soon.
Yeah. And then on top of that, we'll have 101 First Dates, which will be me and Darcy, sort of running through the history of our, colourful dating
sordid
life.
History. Yeah.
Flavoursome.
There's going to be some wild stories on there, so buckle up.
Yeah. And naturally, of course, because we're good at giving advice, there'll be plenty of that. But I think really the whole reason why I'm sort of doing this whole podcast with Darcy is because he does go on some first dates, and obviously we hear the stories and they're crazy. But I'm just trying to get this on a platform where someone can come out and give us a review of having been on a date with Darcy. There has to be someone out there.
Yeah, find one of these girls that I've ruined their lives.
Because I will pay money. I will set up a Patreon and we will donate the cause if you come.
We'll start a hashtag to find the girl.
Yeah, it could happen. But I'm really actually excited for 101 First Dates. I'm more excited about it than I am about Trust Us. Sorry, Dos. I'm really keen to hear. I've heard Dos's crazy stories, and I've heard Darcy's, which is like, they don't even sound like dates to me. They sound like scenarios that two poor, unsuspecting people have subjected themselves to unknowingly, and it just spirals out of control. So I'm really keen to hear some of those. Happened. But yeah, I'm excited. It's good to be back. We've got new gear. Dos, he's hooking up with the mics and the webcams and all kinds of stuff. So we've invested heavily. And we're hoping to bring you some good stuff, some fun stuff.
Yeah, should be some good content. We've got new segments in Trust Us, and we've set it up so that we can sort of hit on a wider range of advice. So that way we're not just knuckle down with one particular road guide. Now we can sort out your whole life. We'll sort out your family dramas. We'll sort out your workplace dramas. We'll sort out your relationship. No, we won't, but we'll try. We'll say things, and you won't listen, and that's why it'll break down. So, and from
definitely
that,
we'll sort out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we just obviously you've missed us. We've done our typical summer abandonment. of pods, and I think it's only fair that you guys find out what we've been up to.
It's been action
been the
packed.
summer
I'll
of
tell you
love.
that much. Oh,
Summer of love.
Summer of love. It was the summer of love, and I think it's ticked off a few first dates, so that'll be interesting. But I think I reckon we go by geography, and whoever's been highest, we sort of hear from them and what they've been up to.
whoever's been highest.
Like on
Like
the
on a mountain
globe,
or like north,
like
high
sea,
peak in their life,
like meters above sea level. Does everybody know that?
It's good to have you back with us there for a second.
Well, I just want to hear what you've been up to.
I think Longreach is flat.
Yeah, but obviously it's so far away from the sea, it cannot be close to sea level. You'd have to be higher. I can see the beach from where I live.
No, there's places that are inland that can be lower than the sea level.
Yeah, I don't know how you've come to that conclusion. That's a pretty worrying display of geography there. But anyway, look, I digress. It's been huge. 2024, biggest year of my life so far already. All kinds of stuff happening. I'm getting married in a couple of months, which is going to be nuts. Going to have all my friends out in Longreach. But most importantly, and I think something that's really going to reinvigorate the pod and really level up my contributions, and that is that I got a new job. So as you would know, previously I've been, stale, unopinionated, straight-laced, hands-tied, ABC Dan. But I've got a new job with Queensland Health, so I'm hoping to be stale, unopinionated, straight-laced, but I'm wearing polos now, so I'm wearing proper shirts in the pods rather than t-shirts. I wear jeans and I wear belts. Check this out. Look at that. Hey. I normally tuck it in.
If you're listening at home, he stood up and showed some brown average.
I didn't even see pants. I thought he just had a belt on, and that was it. New fashion trend.
Nudity is blood on the pod.
Actually, that sounds like such a good look. If someone was just genuinely like completely unclothed except for a belt. Fair cop. But I'm basically going to be the same because I'm still, my hands are tied. I can't really make strong comments, but I'll be there and I'll be saying words and I'll be mostly G'ing up Darcy and Doss to say things that I can live vicariously through.
So just same old shit. I think now that everybody's fallen asleep, so we've already lost them early. But to be fair, for me this year, it's same old me. No job, same me traveling, festivals, full moon parties. Interesting stories, things that people just dream to do that I do, and it's just my life, really. And there should be.
This is why I've been added as a host, to try and bring this piece of crap down to reality.
Language.
And not even reality. I purposely even said crap as well.
Yeah, still gets reprimanded.
Yeah. He's got to learn. He's got to work his way up the pecking order. At the moment, he's down the bottom. And let's be honest, guys. I've got some pretty amazing stories. I've basically, last year I only worked 6 months, and then I spent the rest of the time traveling the world, to the extent that I was actually exhausted and had to fly home and see my mummy because she missed me. And so,
you travel so hard. You had to have a break.
Yeah, it's tough. I needed a holiday from traveling.
Disgraceful. And you mentioned that you've got, you're only employed for 6 months last year. You're on track to do the same this year, I think.
I am on track this year, just because there's not as many countries traveled so far, which is a bit of a concern.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the third member of the pod, I haven't done any weekly updates.
So let's jump into the next part of the pod.
So let's next segment.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We'll hear you. Let's see what he's got.
So I haven't done any weekly updates on the pod, so this is my first one. So I feel like we're going to start from the beginning. I was born in a small town of Wagga Wagga. So this year I've been getting into running a little bit. I had shin splints on my last run, which doesn't make any sense to me because it's the exact same running I've been doing every week and just randomly. So I think
New
it was a
shoes,
sign.
mate. Get new shoes.
Can we get a physio on the line?
Yeah.
Siri, call
We need
000.
it.
We got to figure this out.
I think I did calf exercises to try and preventatively help with shin splints, but it might have caused them. So,
All right, hang on. This is going to be great because you're talking about how brittle you are, but I want you to tell us what else you've been doing, physically.
So I've been doing a bit of jiu-jitsu as well. I've been choking falls and making pulls. Making pulls of
Right.
cash
Wow.
money. Because I also have a new job. And I was technically fired from the old job, but I was too cowardly to accept that. So I still
Redundancy.
kind of work for them as well. And it's
Hold
it's
on.
kind of a bit
You
awkward because
got-
I don't want to work, but it's hard to kind of convey that
Wow.
to people.
You got fired and then still worked for it. Work for them currently. Like,
Dude.
please.
I
Ah.
am currently unpaid working for them, so it is a bit of a sticky situation.
I wish I knew about this. I feel like I'm partially responsible for not helping you, not end up in this situation where you're being totally mistreated. And
But
you're
in a month,
accepting
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I might be
Mate.
free.
You're the guy that gets dumped and then your girlfriend's seeing someone else, but then still sort of ex-girlfriend, and then she still sort of just hits you up every now and again to I don't know, buy her
Relationship
Uber Eats or
advice
something.
and
Talk about
and
a
then-
new
she
boyfriend.
talk about a boyfriend and
Exactly.
she's
Pick her
playing me
up
too
from
hard.
nights out and then drop her off at his house. And that's the role that you've undertaken with your workplace.
But I should be free soon, and then it's pod. Pod is the new second job. Soon to be
Full-time.
first job.
Full time.
It's
Yeah.
we're gonna be there.
Oh yeah, probably in a
Yeah,
few
I
weeks.
like it.
I would say we're on
We're
track.
gonna set up a model for the pod where if you refer someone to the pod, you get a
Here
bit
we
of
go.
money, and then the people you refer get a bit of money from them.
And the
So
more
we're kind
people
of
they
building the
refer,
network in kind of a hierarchical structure.
Yeah.
so it's an upside down triangle. That's
Yeah,
the
upside down
yeah.
funnel, some
Yeah.
would call it.
Yeah.
yeah. So the earlier you get in, the higher up you can be.
Exactly.
If you're listening, you are one of the early adopters. You're potentially here to make some good coin.
Mm.
But yeah, hopefully you'll be providing that coin to us that we can then provide back to you. So that's part of the partnership as well.
Yeah. And then I guess obviously 2024 boys. What's something that the people can trust us on?
Well, we're completely venturing into new uncharted territory. So I'd like to reiterate my stance of just providing the same safe, non-offensive commentary. I like to think of myself as the everyman. I'm the guy that hangs out with potentially the wild larrikins, and it's just there sort of like, oh, cool, man, cool. Oh, that's so sweet. But doesn't really have much to contribute himself. Oh, my doggy's here.
Mate, you're basically like the New Times Roman of podcasters.
Thanks, buddy.
To be fair, we do need someone like
just
him
leveled
for
up.
sponsors.
Hey,
We do
buddy.
need what?
We need someone like him for sponsors. Like we need someone who who can speak the corporate speak of being PC.
Jesus.
If you're watching at home, Costa's dog just bit him on the face. It's straight wild on this pod.
Get the
He's
dog
got
out there.
aggressive. We may lose process.
This is shit. We started off so strong. I was like, maybe this is a new brand. Like, we're gonna be like consistent throughout the pod. There won't be any interruptions. Now we've got a freaking dog coming in wrestling, and oh boy, this is trust us. This is why you trust us, because we're real people. We're struggling with everyday problems. But yeah, I guess for me, 2024 is basically, it's sort of the same old, I guess. But this time, instead of just carrying the road guide, I'm going to have to carry the whole network. So that's going to be tough, but I've got a few things in the works, which I reckon they'll be big enough that I can carry you boys.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
We love to hear it as well. I mean, we're all hoping that one or the other of us will be able to sort of be the conductor of the gravy train, and then the rest of us can just be passengers along for the ride.
That's it. I never thought it'd be me, but
if it does succeed, I was the one who joined at the time that things started to pick up.
True.
So it doesn't matter how much heavy lifting you do. Me being the
Yeah.
youngest child,
You'll
gets the
notice on
credit.
next week's Trust Us pod that Darcy won't be in it. So
Yep.
that will explain that pretty well, I reckon.
If hold up, I feel like we should have a it doesn't really affect me. It's sort of between you boys because obviously I'm on both pods. But I feel like we should have some friendly competition between Trust Us and 101 First Dates. Whether it's whoever gets the most listens, maybe like for the month, I guess. And then there's a punishment.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that. For whichever one.
So it's me versus Pross essentially.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, I wonder what the penalty or the reward can be. I feel like it's probably better as a penalty than a reward.
People don't want to hear us succeed.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Someone sent me a $10 voucher to the IGA or something. That's like, okay, cool, man. That's great. But no. We'll work that out. Good one. Good cooking.
So my plan for 2024 is to bring this network into stardom. We're bringing it to the top heights, and then I'm getting us cancelled.
Oh.
I'm absolutely getting us cancelled. For 2025, I've already planned out an apology tour, a redemption arc.
Got a whole YouTube channel set.
Apologies. I gotta say, if I see someone apologizing for something on YouTube, I'm like, I gotta see what this is all about.
The trick is,
I don't know this guy is that he messed up. And
I will pre-record my apology before I get cancelled.
Do it. You should do it in that shirt right now in this lighting, and we can revisit it next year.
Yeah, what's the topic going to be that you're apologizing for?
I just take one moment to apologize for all those things I said about minorities, religion,
women. All right. I mean,
I'm going to cover all bases.
We are going to throw you under the bus as well if it's any of that.
If anyone's getting cancelled, it's just going to be Darcy. It's going to be a black spot.
Hopefully that will then we'll virtue signal enough that our status.
There won't even be a mob. It would just be you two cancelling me.
And to be fair, your apology video will actually support the Trust Us pod because it'll only be your pod that gets cancelled. So
I'll be the messiah
well.
we need to take it to new heights.
Yeah, well, we do need something, and I think we've cooked up a fair bit this year. I think we're cooking something, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I reckon you as well. You've listened for this.
You can find us in all the same spaces as well on Insta. We've rebranded the Road Guide Instagram to the Trust Us Network, which will include reels and pictures from both of our pods, and then the new pods. I mean, you could be in the new pods. You got something to say? You got a good idea? We will happily profit off it, hopefully.
Yeah.
So definitely. Dos will platform you. You'll jump on with him. Dos will be just sitting in a podcast room 24/7 for a week, just absolutely churning out pods with new people. And and one of them will succeed. One of them will succeed.
Yeah, that'll be my job. And then basically, if you need any advice on anything, send it across. We'll put it on the Trust Us. If you need anything on the dating world, well, I can't believe that me and you have a dating podcast. I can't see that. I can't see it taking off.
I can't see it ending well.
Yeah. There's no way that. I don't know. Some of the stories that are going to
never get a date again after this podcast.
Is the risk. Yeah,
that's the risk I'm willing to take for you guys.
My dream for it is that either we get you on a first date or me on a first date, and we record it. So we're mic'd up, but they mic'd up and they have to agree to it. So maybe it's a blind date. One of us tees up for the other. I think that would be. We might do it as the episode after your apology episode.
Big strong comeback.
Yeah, big strong comeback.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like me on a date will require
cancel us again.
Video.
So the apology, the special return apology.
It'll be our new fortnightly routine.
Yeah, 2025 content plan is sorted, so we just have to get there.
Yeah. So yeah, look for us. Look forward us on Instagram and all your socials. We're going to be everywhere. We're going to be all over it, and you're going to hear us, and you're going to love us, and you're going to have to love us because we're very lovable guys. And
Wow.
I think we're going to be very relatable. We're going to be a bit more
Wow.
relatable this year.
Wow. Okay. Bit relatable, Mr. Basically unemployed, traveling the world. Like you are who people hate on Instagram.
I'm a whole new demographic this year. But yeah, so yeah, look out for us, trust us, and 101 First Dates.